da 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 ba da 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 da. There used to be a grain tower alone on the sea, but you became the light on the dark side of me. Love remains a drug, that's the high, not the pill. But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become large and the light that you shine can be seen? Baby, I compare you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. Ooh, the more I get of you, the stranger it feels, yeah. And now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the gray. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. There is so much a man can tell you, so much he can say. You remain my power, my pleasure, my pain, baby! To me you're like a grown addiction I can't deny. Won't you tell me that it's healthy, baby? But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become large and the light that you shine can be seen? Baby, I compare you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. Oh, the more I get from you, the stranger it feels, yeah. And now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the gray. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I've been kissed by a rose on the gray. I've been kissed by a rose on the gray. I've been kissed by a rose on the gray. There is so much a man can tell you, so much he can say. You remain my power, my pleasure, my pain, baby! I compare you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. Oh, the more I get from you, the stranger it feels, yeah. Now that your rose is in bloom, your rose is in bloom, the fucking rose is in bloom. Look at the fucking roses in bloom on the grave. Oh my God, thank you all so very, very much for joining me for today's live stream, everybody. It is currently No Nut November. Happy No Nut November. And also we stand with Israel. I cannot stress enough just how little I am currently coming and just how not anti-Semitic I am. Okay? If anyone asks you, how does Steve Vongino feel about busting? Go, he's against it. And then go, how does he feel about Israel? And they go, extremely for it. Okay? Happy to have you guys. Let's read some comments. We got some comments right here. We're having fun. Oh my God. Oh, this stupid thing. Wait, did I put this on wrong? I might have put this on wrong. Okay. Don't worry about me. Don't worry, guys. Everyone calm down. Okay? Everybody calm down. Let me read some messages here. Adolph Oliver Bush, who presumably is the heir to the Bush Light fortune, said, judging from that thumbnail, Steve has let horny YouTube get to him. So, but here's what you don't understand, because you got it all wrong, right? The YouTube algorithm is designed based on me. So I was already horny, okay? What if no one was horny and they showed up to YouTube and they were made horny? I guess that could happen. Yeah, that could go on. Oh, no, wait. I got to adjust my green screen a little bit right there. Ah, there we go. Ah, almost knocked the guitar over. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Calm down. Lamp is here. Hi, Lamp. Thank you for joining us. We've missed you on the last couple of these. Thank you so much. Hi, and a bunch of hearts. A bunch of hearts right back at you. Loving you. E says, woo! Lamp gives the fucking devil signs up in here. Then she says, now let's watch Batman Forever. Let's watch Batman Forever, directed by Joel Schumacher, who famously, I don't know if you guys know this about Joel Schumacher, the director of Batman Forever, and perhaps more importantly, Batman and Robin, which is gayer than gay pornography. The film Batman and Robin, if you were watching that, you're like, I think I'm feeling kind of gay, and you flip the channel, and it's just one man having full penetrative anal sex with another man, you would go, thank God, this is more straight than the film Batman and Robin. Guys, we just got a very, very important message, okay? On Twitch. And I'm going to go back to telling you about Joel Schumacher, but I do have to say, hello, sorry for bothering you. I want to offer promotion of your channel, viewers, followers, views, chatbots, etc. The price is lower than any competitor. The quality is guaranteed to be the best. So let me see if there's a link here or something like that, because it does cut off the message, but I need to see all of it, okay? So go to Stream Rise. No, they cut off the message. So, I'd love, quite frankly, I'd love, sold, I'll take 2, Hobo with a Shotgun says. So I'm going to say, thanks at Skimpy Hold W. I'd love to give you my credit card information. I'd love to give you my credit card info and social security number, but your link cut off. Bye-bye forever. So anyway, as I was saying about Joel Schumacher, the director of Batman and Robin, he gave a great interview, one of the best interviews of all time. This is a couple years ago. He is dead now, so RIP to that guy. But before he did pass away, he gave a great interview where he described how he spent one summer wearing a Speedo and nothing but a Speedo. And he didn't change the Speedo. He was just in the Speedo. And that was like the 70s. And by the time the 80s rolled around and he first heard about AIDS, he goes, I 100% I have AIDS. I've had so much unprotected gay sex. There's just absolutely no chance that I don't. So he went and got a test. And when it found out he didn't have AIDS, he got more bummed out because he was like, I've had so much unprotected gay sex. I have to have super AIDS. If I don't have regular AIDS, I have to have. So was Joel Schumacher the guy who fucked the monkey that gave us all the HIV virus? We don't know, but we all have that now. Going back to previous comments, we're talking about Batman Forever, a great film. So we have this guy, Hobo with a Shotgun, presented what appears to be a photo of some nature. I can't really make out what photo that is. It appears to be a woman, so I hate it. Please don't ever make me see that again. Adolf Oliver Bush said, is this song about cocaine? All songs are about cocaine except Happy Birthday. That's the only non-cocaine song, and that one's about meth. In fact, Ad Rock already beat me to it and said all songs are either about cocaine or girls that are way too young. So that's what you'd think. It actually turns out a lot of songs that you think are about girls are actually about Jesus. Like U2, they were a Christian rock band this whole time. So all of their songs that are like, God, I think Bono wants some pussy. He actually wants to fuck Jesus. That's what it is. With or without you. That's what I tell women. Go, listen, bitch. I'm going to come tonight. With or without you, it's No Nut November. We are not busting. If you have busted in the past 4 days, okay, you're going to hell. We have to not bust for Israel, okay? Hamas wants us. Also, I got a text right here from True Classic T-shirts, which I did sign up for after I saw an advertisement of theirs. Not important. So if you bust, Hamas gets another rifle, okay? So be careful out there, guys. Be careful. Good to see ya. My name is Steve Von Gino. This is the Von Gino Predicament. This beautiful Saturday afternoon. How's everybody doing? Sound off in the comments. Let me know how you feeling. this wonderful afternoon, what you're drinking. I've got this right here, actually is one of the toughest beverages of all. It's Columbuston, Ohio tap water. Yeah. Somehow, and science is not clear as to why this is going on, but our tap water has, is like 100 proof. It's insane. Lamp Boob says you gave into the t-shirt advertising. The thing is, I have not actually purchased a True Classic t-shirt at this point. But I think the idea behind them is that they will make it seem as if you do not have, what's the medical term, juicy titties. The idea, all the True Classic t-shirts are basically like, hey, you piece of human shit. Would you like to have sex at some point? Buy our t-shirt. And that was enough. That was enough to get me to sign up for their mailing list, but not actually purchase a product. Iggy12 says that's tougher than Flint water. You're damn right, and don't think that's not a competition, okay? We are in a brutal competition with Flint over whose water will, quite frankly, fuck you up more, okay? Theirs will, kill you. The word kill gets thrown around a lot. I don't know. But our water, drink enough of these, you wake up in Mexico as a diplomat. So glad to be here, guys. As I said, my name is Steve Vongino, and this is the Vongino Predicament. I am a moderate centrist. If this is your first time watching, is this anyone's first live stream? Sound off in the comments if this is your first live stream, okay? And we're actually doing better numbers than usual. I'm looking at it right here on my restream, and between all the different places, we're like 20 viewers. Holy fucking shit, dude. We're in the money. We're in the money. We got a lot of what it takes to get along. So if this is your first live stream, what I do is I talk politics, I talk current events, and I really understand them. You're going to leave this website, youtube.com, twitch.tv, or rumble.rutgers.edu, I believe is the other one. You're going to leave this website today knowing more about the world happening around you. Now, I'm alone in the house right now. The rest of the family, which of course is producer Nancy Mom, who I don't kiss. I don't stop saying I kiss her on the lips. Gross. Disgusting. Never. She's currently at a protest with associate producer Zach. I will not call him Dad. I will not call him Dad. They drove all the way to Akron to protest a halal guys. And then it was in no way related to the war in the Middle East. They just think the white sauce is too tempting. It's too good, too calorie rich. They're protesting it. They have signs that say, put the white sauce back in your balls. Doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. Do they think Muslims come white sauce? And I'm going to tell you this right now. If Muslims jizzed the white sauce from halal guys, I'm switching sides. We give in to Hamas whatever they want. Hamas, you want to fucking bomb every hospital? You want to just take a goddamn rocket launcher to Ronald McDonald House? Go with God. They're currently protesting that. The other member of the family, associate co-producer Zach Jr., not stepbrother. Maybe I should call him a stepbrother. I don't know. I go back and forth. Anyway, he's in Tel Aviv right now. He's decided to finish his DJ set at the festival Hamas bombed. That's right. He was DJing there. As I established last episode, he does a lot of DJing at music festivals. He proudly bills himself as the only DJ, okay? The only DJ in the world to both spin vinyl and never wear a condom. It's both. Some people do one or the other. He's the only one to do both. He exclusively spins vinyl, and he not only does he not wear condoms, he's religiously opposed to them. Okay? That's his main thing. He goes into Walgreens, CVS's, goes to the family planning section, just starts lighting shit on fire. This is what you get. You try to make my penis smell bad. Why does he sound like Arnold Schwarzenegger now? It's not important. So he's in Tel Aviv. So I'm here alone. Iggy12 says, it is a really good sauce. You're damn right. Listen, halal guys, I mean, if we need to, and I think ultimately all wars need to come down to the food, okay? Not always. America did beat the Japanese, and they got way better food than us. But when it comes to Israel versus Palestine, Hobo with a Shotgun says there's only 2 types of people in the world, DJs and people with podcasts. That's correct. You cannot do both. Skrillex once tried to appear on WTF. His head just exploded like the movie Scanners. You got to pick a lane. Pick a lane, Steve Aoki. Always wears a condom. People don't know that. At all times. He can't get it off, actually. It's too tight around his massive hog. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. So food. So Israel versus Palestine, okay? On one hand, we have Jew food. And what I've discovered is, first off, if you refer to anything as Jew and not Jewish, or like the Jewish people, it comes off so hateful. And I want to establish I am in no way anti-Semitic. I proudly support sending guns to Israel. And not just the government doing it. If you have a gun, put it in an envelope. On the front, in permanent marker, just write, Israel. Put it in the mailbox. It'll get there. It'll get there. So I'm not anti-Semitic, but just talking about the fine cuisine of the Jewish people, okay? We have matzo ball soup. Not bad. If you have a cold, have a little matzo ball soup, okay? You look like you could eat, have some matzo ball soup. They also have pastrami sandwiches. Good as hell. Basically, all these kind of like mayonnaise-based side dishes that have been co-opted by Midwestern moms. The Jewish people invented all that. Potato salad, coleslaw. Those are the Jewish people invented that. So we have that. On the other hand, we have halal guys. We have Hamas hummus, which is a new brand of hummus. All proceeds will go to Hamas. Hamas. Do you think about this, right? Sabra, the biggest hummus company in the world, they've had a meeting about this. They've gotten all their marketing people together in a boardroom, and they've been like, what are we going to do? Guys, we've got some issues here. Speaking of death, ladies and gentlemen, speaking of the grim specter of death who comes for us all, Matthew Perry. Matthew Perry, star of the popular NBC sitcom, Six Friends, What They Doing? He's passed away. He drowned in his hot tub. Now, all we can say is, could my lungs be filled with any more water? Could my lungs be filled with any more water? He's died. And I want to honor him. Also having died, Indiana Hoosiers coach Bobby Knight. I'm going to be real with you guys. I did not have time to make 2 different videos. So I kind of just combined them into one. And so in honor of both Matthew Perry and Bobby Knight, I present you this video. Wait, wrong button.
Now in the nave, Elton John sings Candle in the Wind with new words specially written a few days ago by Bernie Taupin.
Goodbye, England's rose. May you ever grow in our hearts. You are the grace that placed yourselves where lives were torn apart. You called out to our country and you whispered to those in pain. Now you belong to heaven and the stars spell out your name. And it seems to me you lived your life like a candle in the wind, never fading with the sunset when the rain set in. And your footsteps will always fall here along England's greenest hills.
R.I.P. we just killed the club. Drake Patron out the bottle, almost killed the thug. And I'm so high, I can't feel the drug. Too many haters in the air, I don't feel the love. Look, R.I.P. Yeah, R.I.P. Yeah, R.I.P. Yeah, R.I.P. Yeah, R.I.P. we just killed the club. Yeah, R.I.P. I'm in a brand new drop top Rory with 3 bitches.
I will remember you.
go google.com and type in David Schwimmer next question. Oh, we're back. Hi, guys. Thanks for watching my video. We have a couple different questions here. Ad Rock, don't these celebrity deaths always come in 3? Great question. Who's the next celebrity to die? We have to right now make our predictions. Next celebrity to die. Okay? I'm going to say, here's a question for you guys. Mom, I'm trying to think of the next celebrity to die, but I have a question for you. Maybe you can answer this. Who's going to die next? A member of the cast of Friends or a member of the Beatles? Who do we think is going to die next? All right, so I want to hear what everyone has to say. Who do we think is going to die next? My money's on, who's going to die next? Who's going to die next? My money's on Jimmy Carter. Hasn't Jimmy Carter been in hospice for like a year now? God damn. God damn. Damn. Who's going to die next? We don't know. We can't possibly know, but that's what I think. And I think the next person to die is going to never be Ringo Starr. I think he's in fact McConnell, Lamp Boob says. Oh my God. That's a great point. Mitch McConnell. Is he already dead? Is Mitch McConnell dead? What do we think? I think we need to Google that. Let's pull up the browser right here. Is Mitch McConnell dead? Oh. Listen, okay, so you got me. I did Google trans penises, what are those like? But I did it to get away from that, okay? I don't want anyone to see. Make the screen a little bit bigger. What do I make it all? Fuck you. Eat my ass. Order. Move down. There you go. And move down. Order. There we go. No, I want... Okay, still order. Damn it. Okay. Just a second here. I got to figure all this out. Talk amongst yourselves, okay? Order. Move up. There. So the logo's still there. And I need all the socials. Why aren't you guys following me on all the socials? Move to top. There's the thing. Lamp Boob says he and Feinstein both basically weakened at Bernie's situations. And first off, the question, did they ever have sex? Mitch McConnell, Dianne Feinstein. Did they ever have sex? And if so, who was the top? But also, were they both dead? You know, Dianne Feinstein eventually started smelling bad, and the Democrats had to be like, okay, you got us. You got us. But Mitch McConnell, still around, still talking. I think. Let's Google it. Is Mitch McConnell still alive? Does pop up first. Addison Mitch McConnell is an American politician. Damn, how old is this asshole? He's been a United States Senator since 1985. That's the year my grandparents were born. Okay? He's an American politician and retired attorney who has been serving as a Senate Minority Leader since 2021 and the senior United States Senator from Kentucky since 1985. Damn. So how old is this stupid? Look at him. Look at a young Mitch McConnell. Truly a piece of shit. Don't you kind of want to just punch this kid in the face? Look at him. Let me duck my head around. Addison. Apparently his real name is Addison. Tostinos rolls. I'm surprised by that too. That looks like an Addison. Look at this little piece of shit kid. He looks like the bad guy from that animated show Recess. Remember that? Who's very clearly, you know, an anti-Semitic hate cartoon who's like, hey, can you maybe tell the teacher? Maybe tell the teacher all the recess kids are being bad and maybe I'll get a number of coupons I can use. So that's Mitch McConnell, and he's probably dead. We don't give a shit. At the age of 2, his upper left leg was paralyzed by a polio attack. Okay, so he was born in 1942. So here's the thing about Mitch McConnell, right? He's only like 81 years old right now, if I'm doing the math right, and I'm probably not. He was definitely a hall monitor, hobo with a shotgun says, oh, and he took so much joy. He'd his little pin pad and be like, I believe you don't have a pass. I believe you don't have a pass. And actually, maybe go back. I don't know. I forget what I was saying. He's only, okay, here's the thing, right? If you look at pictures of Mitch McConnell, he's like 81. He looks bad for his age. He looks older. He looks interestingly enough to be about 100 and of course a diseased turtle. He looks like both at the same time. There's something really... And listen, as a moderate centrist, I can say I don't care for these phony rhinos, okay? And I think in his case, he actually had rhino DNA injected into him. How else do you explain the skin? Listen, guys, something I want to talk about. Real important stuff. Not Mitch McConnell. I don't care about him. I don't care about these politicians. What I care about, ladies and gentlemen, is, of course, the culture war. The culture war that is raging around us. And recently, there was a Twix commercial that maybe is trying to indoctrinate your kids. I haven't watched it yet, but it's right here. Let's check it out.
Twix presents Bite-Size Halloween.
That's pretty low. I got to turn the volume up here. Oh my God. So first off, we are showing the most degenerate possible identity, which is goth. Hobo with a shotgun says all culture needs to be eradicated. I've long said the ultimate act of cancel culture would be if we canceled all culture, which I'm personally for. And so here's the deal. We have what appears to be here a young boy, presumably. It doesn't start, as I think all candy commercials should start, with the genitals of the main actor, okay? If it started with this little boy's penis, and then we could all be like, okay, now I know what he can wear. I know what I'm comfortable with him wearing because I have seen his no pubes penis. But he's wearing a dress, and he's about to open the door, and the person isn't going to immediately shame him for that. If they do, if as soon as he opens it, she goes, what the fuck are you doing? Put on some Oshkosh Bagosh overalls or you're going to hell. In that case, it would be fine, but I don't think that's what's going to happen.
Hi. I'm your new nanny.
Okay, so this is a nanny situation, and we know that nannies are back in the news because Fran Drescher, star of The Nanny, I think, or maybe she was also on Six Friends. What are they doing? The sitcom Matthew Perry was on. Or maybe she played on Bobby Knight's Indiana Hoosiers team. Who's to say? But either way, this is the new nanny. She does seem degenerate. This is a Libs of TikTok situation. If you want a nanny for your children and this woman shows up, you definitely need to stop her, okay, from transing your kids if they're cute. If your kids are ugly, trans them up and give it a shot. See what happens. You know, what you got to lose?
I don't need a nanny.
So I do like we're going back to kind of the 90s pop culture, adults rule, kids drool thing. Or no, the other way around. Kids rule, adults drool. That I'm for.
Well, your parents seem to think you do.
What? She got in the house. This is witchcraft. And I'm actually supportive of this commercial. Because we're establishing that, as a matter of fact, trans children are witchcraft, okay? I'm not saying, as a moderate centrist, I'm not saying we need to take trans children and throw them in the water to see if they float. I am saying I think they would float. I think they would float. And we need to teach kids how to swim. That's the real message I'm getting here.
What's your favorite color?
Black.
Other than black.
Oh, charcoal.
That's a pretty good one. Okay, so we got a goth nanny of a trans kid. We're setting it up, and I think this could be an exciting sitcom on Fox this fall. X-Files ass
Why are you
ripoff
all
music.
dressed up? It's not Halloween yet.
Okay, so, and I do think it's unfortunate that we had to have the black girl be the one to point out the accurate truth, which is that it's not Halloween, it's November 4th, and this person shouldn't dress up for Halloween to begin with. She should go, why are you dressed up? It's not Halloween. And also on Halloween, you should go to Bible study. Also, this is tagged at
Can I
Lips
help
of
you?
TikTok
Are you
down
a good
here.
witch or a bad witch?
Do you want to find out?
Oh, shit. So I think this is pretty clearly saying by the Libs at Twix, which of course is a radical communist dingus corporation. They're saying that if your children believe in biological reality, we're going to murder them with witchcraft, which personally I'm against. I don't think we should be murdering children with witchcraft.
You buckled?
I'm still wearing my princess dress.
Do you want to wear it?
Also, it's bullshit that they're just driving like a minivan or something. She should have like a hearse. That'd be a funny bit. Hobo with a shotgun says Twix is binary by definitions. Great point. That is a great point, okay? And I've long said left Twix will trans your kids, okay? The one on the right, totally fine. Totally fine. The one on the left, your kid has a bite of that thing. Next thing you know, he's wearing this princess dress. He's yelling at his penis. Okay.
Hey, you! Princess!
Oh my God, this kid, and this is, first off, this kid appears to have the kind of hair that he should be bullied to. This whole thing is just kind of a bullying or Ouroboros, you know what I'm saying, where this kid gets bullied for being slightly, he's still pretty gay, so he gets bullied for being gay, so he just looks around and sees someone even gayer than him. That's really how school works. You just look for someone like 3% gayer than you, and then you bully them until they either commit suicide or become your best friend for life. Okay, that's how it works. Iggy12 says Twix is biologically a cookie. Here's the problem with Twix, right? They call that a cookie, and to me it feels like when they call mayonnaise a dressing. You know what I'm saying? They call it like a salad dressing. You get a Caesar salad and put a big ass scoop of mayonnaise in there. Disgusting. Anyway, this child bullies the next gayer until finally the gayest possible kid gets a gun and kind of just bullies, you know, everybody, really, if you think about it. And then the cycle continues. Okay? And that's the asabinya, ina miniyana, the circle of life.
You look like a girl.
I got his ass.
Dressing like this makes me feel good.
Is that your...
Why is he turning around talking to the nanny? Turn to him and just go, it's the only way my fucking dick gets hard, bitch. Lamp Boob says peanut butter Twix, best Twix. How do we all eat our Twix? Okay? I like to take the top of it first and eat the top of it so you just have that like little cookie thing. And then that, I throw at Palestinian children.
Your nanny? She looks weird. You
Yeah.
look weird, your nanny looks weird, you guys are both...
Damn, this kid's spitting straight fire, okay? Not bad. Not bad. I'm on this kid's side.
weird.
No, we're just different.
Boys don't wear dresses.
I mean, kind of got his number on that one. Boys don't wear dresses unless they're Scottish or explicitly it's funny, okay? Those are the only times you're allowed to wear a dress as a boy, okay? If you're a Scotsman, in which case you're so degenerate, we're not even considering you a human. It would be like if you put a dress on a monkey. You'd just be like, I guess it's cute for the monkey. I don't know. Do you want to play with your nipples? Who gives a shit? And then the other way you can wear a dress is if at every moment you go, I'm doing this for comedic reasons. This is funny that I'm doing this. I'm owning the libs currently. But I don't see this kid saying any of that. Oh, shit.
Whoa! Whoa! Where is it coming from? What's happening? Ow!
Oh, shit. She straight up yeeted that bully, dude. Damn. Okay. So again, that was very funny. I am opposed to Twix, who apparently are saying we need to murder everyone who doesn't agree with you politically via, again, witchcraft. I think that might be a little harsh, and maybe we should close down the Twix company and take all their assets and give them to Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, which, a better candy. Lamp Boob says, is that little asshole wearing a cape? Yes. And we see the cape float to the ground, which I think is very clear, like cinematic sign that child is very dead. The cape falls. So that child has been murdered. His neck was snapped in the air. His body rended into 1,000 little pieces. And then his little head with the stupid emo haircut falls down. And it's, So is this a supposedly tolerant left Twix? That's exactly what I'm saying. Everything in the Twix company needs to be sold to the Reese's company, which makes a better candy, okay? And at this point, has not stood firm on transing your kids, which is second best. It would be great if every Reese's commercial just started with, Charlie Kirk having a Reese and go like, good candy. Also, your children are their biological sex only. And just eating the candy. And then it said Reese'sCups.com. That's how I prefer their commercials go. But just not taking a stand, not getting political. I get it.
We should go.
She's now wanted for murder.
Yeah, probably. Come on.
Yeah, as your zombie, and it ends with her resurrecting him to come from the dead to serve him. Happy Halloween, Twix. So yeah, Twix wants to murder you, wants to murder your children because they believe in biological sex, which I'm against. But also for searching this, I found this other commercial from Doritos, which apparently is some other kind of trans bullshit. I'm not sure, but you know, I think it's what I'm gonna have for dinner tonight is Twix and Doritos. So might as well do the commercials back to back. Okay, so this is for Mexican Doritos specifically, which I think in America are mostly used as kind of a third trimester abortion aid. You slip someone a Mexican Dorito up their pussy, and then the baby comes out holding a gun, which it puts in its mouth. So far, not a lot happening. Nothing terribly interesting going on. Don't care. Come on, give me something.
Hermano, cómo te extraño.
Okay, so they are visiting a graveyard. It's a little bit. Is it a little baby-sized gun? Lamp Boob says it is, but ironically shoots a full-size bullet. That's how that works. Now, they're in a graveyard. They're talking to the dead. We can all agree that candy, snacks, treats, conceptually belong to the devil. Why do you have a picture of him old? Is he going to come back as an old ghost? Is this a trailer to Pixar's Up Part 2? It is, which by the way is called Down. Or Sideways. That was already a movie. Is Sideways? I bet there's a movie called Down too. That would be a funny little bit. You post on Twitter the poster for those 3 movies and be like, enjoyed the trilogy or something. Someone do that dumb bullshit. Is he going to come back as an old ghost? Also, clearly someone in the Doritos Mexican advertising agency that made this was just working through their own feelings about their dead relatives. And afterwards they're like, oh, shit, we forgot this is for Doritos. We better put just a sassy teenager eating Doritos right next to them. Yeah, why does he have to be old? Why can't he just come back like a normal, he comes back to the prime of his life when he was like 23. And he's pointed his dick and goes, Dios mío. And he fucks this old bitch.
Tío Alberto.
¡Qué sorpresa! ¿Qué hubo, la familia? ¿Cómo están?
I know enough Spanish to speak that. He said, hello, family. How's everyone doing? Okay, everyone's just hanging out. The thing about all these commercials or TV shows or whatever that establishes ghosts are real and they hang out with everybody that they, want in the afterlife and it's cool as hell. If you knew that, wouldn't you just kill yourself? Shouldn't all these like ghost things just end with everyone going, damn? And much like the baby, they just blow their fucking head off. And you get to hang out in heaven with cool people.
¿Quién es él?
Who is that?
Es Mario.
He's Mario, my partner. Holy shit. Okay, so this guy became gay in Ghost World. You guys can't see the subtitles, but he said, he's Mario, my partner. So this ghost, Ferrari prefixes says, thanks, man, I'm going to kill myself now. I do not recommend suicide. You hear that? Secular humanist YouTube lawyers, I do not officially recommend anyone kill yourself. That being said, you apparently have awesome gay sex in the afterlife, as long as you're Mexican. No, they just rob ghost banks together. Give me that fucking movie. That's actually kind of a good idea for a movie. I would legitimately watch that. It's just a guy who dies, discovers he's gay, and then robs banks and has gay sex with his ghost boyfriend.
Mi pareja.
Aw, they're holding hands. They're all happy. By the way, this is a commercial for Doritos to buy a snack chip.
Qué milagro.
What a miracle. I thought you would be alone forever. Okay, so that's not his wife. That's his sister. I missed out on that. They could still fuck, though.
Creí que este iba a estar solo
I thought you would be alone forever, she
para
says.
siempre.
Aww. What if, because the wife cuddles up on the husband just goes, miss me with that gay shit? Okay? So again, buy Doritos. It's never too late to be who you are, is what this commercial says. And it is, I think, the message of this ultimately is come out of the closet once you're dead. Previous to that, keep it to your fucking self. Pride all year. Orgullo todo el ano. Be honest with you, I did not predict that. I did not see that coming. Help YouTube by answering one question. Okay, which one of these brands have you seen online video advertising for recently? I don't think I've seen any of them. Submit answer. Okay, what's this commercial? It's only 30 seconds. Okay. What if it ends with him killing the baby? Wait, what? He smashes the baby's face. Mow a lawn with a baby.
Have you been sitting on that couch all day? Unbelievable. I'm gone for 3 hours.
Okay. Creative Chops Studio. So I guess that's just someone pretending to make a commercial, pretending to have a career. There's Mitch McConnell. Oh, whoopsie. Hit the wrong button. How we doing, guys? We still in this thing? Robbing ghost banks together? All right, guys. We got some more stuff to talk about. We got some more stuff to dig into over here, quite frankly. Okay? Wait, no, I have everything wrong. Shit, let me pull this up. Talk amongst yourselves. Continue talking amongst yourselves. All right. We got a little bit to talk about, guys. Got a little bit to talk about. I'm going to give you guys, I'm going to break it down for y'all. Okay? Lampoob says, I want candy. I want candy. Bum-ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum-bum. That's one of those songs that's actually about Jesus. A lot of people think it's about drugs. Other people think it's about pussy. It's about Jesus Christ. Candy on the beach, he's my Lord and Savior. Candy on the beach, I fucked it up. Candy on the beach, accept him to your heart. Do. He tastes so good, he keeps me from hell. Guys, we got to talk about it. We got to talk about recently. We have to talk about how recently, guys, Sam Bankman-Fried? How do you pronounce it? Adolf Oliver Bush says, rob your ghost bank sounds like a sex thing. I agree. What am I going to do tonight? This bitch is so crazy. Last night, we robbed a ghost bank. What does that mean? A missionary. Yeah, we had sex missionary. I came in like 2.5 minutes. We watched, we got started on 6 Feet Under. That's on Netflix now. So after I busted, and when I come in 2.5 minutes, I go, oh, you're coming too. Currently, you're also coming. Don't worry about it. Then I push him away. I go, shut the fuck up. We're watching 6 Feet Under. We're door dashing Thai food. We're watching 6 Feet Under. And that's robbing a ghost bank. Ladies and gentlemen, Sam Bankman-Fried was recently convicted of, I think, murder. I'm not sure. But part of my goal of doing this show is to keep my viewers educated. And it has been proven by poll after poll after poll, okay, that all of my viewers are in fact smarter than anyone at NASA. All of you guys are more educated about how the world works than any professor at MIT. So, consequently, I wanted to continue that education by talking about Sam Bankman-Fried in a segment that I'm calling Samuel Bankman-Fried. What a piece of shit. Piece of shit this guy is. We don't care for him. Anyone want to sound off in the comments so they don't like him? Hobo with a shotgun says he looks like a hobbit. Not wrong. He does look a bit like a hobbit. Look at his face. Look at this asshole. Looks like he's like some kind of crypto bro scammer. He's so corrupt. So corrupt. He ran FTX, which I think stands for Fuck the X-Men, which I think not all the movies were good, but enough of them were good. I'm not on a total fuck 'em position, okay? 1 and 2, great movies. Then Bryan Singer left. It all fell apart. Bring Bryan Singer back and let him come to your kid's birthday party. What's the problem? Think about Sam Bankman-Fried. They're investigating him. But he's a major Democrat donor. You understand that? A major Democrat donor. So he will never be arrested. He will never have to face justice because he gave to the Democrats. So I say right now, and I declare this, he will never in a million years be convicted of anything. In an unrelated story, he was convicted yesterday. He was sentenced to 100 years in a federal prison. And it's interesting, okay? It's just interesting because he got in trouble for selling cryptocurrency. And now his butthole is going to be a kind of cryptocurrency itself, okay? And this is how the justice system treats Republicans now. Just because Samuel Bankman-Fried happened to donate to the Republican Party, happened to maybe say that we shouldn't murder children just for eating Twix or pointing out that wearing a dress is objectively stupid. Just because of that, he's going to jail. Adolph Oliver Bush says more like Sam ban scam fraud. Am I right? Great bit. You're going to get a round of applause for that. Maybe some farts. Maybe this. Living it, just living it.
Like a small boat on the ocean.
Iggy 12 says his hair is spooky like Tim Burton. He does look like Jewish Tim Burton. You're not wrong about that.
Like how a single word
can
make a heart open.
Something of his is going to open pretty soon. He's going to have to trade himself for a couple matches. You're about to get a wrecking ball, buddy, but it's not inside your brain. It's somewhere else.
Can you hear my voice this time? This is my fight song.
I'm just imagining Sam Bankman-Fried being raped in prison and just playing this song in his head over and over again. Getting through it. Getting through it. Getting through it. Lamp Boop says they've been giving him Adderall in jail, LOL. Isn't there an Adderall shortage right now? I don't follow that. I don't take your disgusting drugs. I'm focused at all times on what's right in front of me. Oh, look, a soundboard. Better play with that. Anyway, Lamp Boop says there's a medication shortage in general, scheduled drugs especially. What are they scheduled for? They scheduled to finally come out November 10th, like the film The Marvels. Anyway, Sam Bankman-Fried is going to jail. This is his former lover, which is the term they used often for each other, okay? Scheduled to slap you in the brain. Goddamn right. Goddamn right they are. They're scheduled. I've got a 3 p.m. brain slapping scheduled. His former lover, he'd call up and go, hey, I want to get delivery of Chipotle. And they go, okay, great. He goes, it's for me and my lover. My lover. I love to taste my lover's juices. And they go, sir, do you want carnitas? I believe her name is Olivia Octopussy. I'm not 100% sure about that. I could be wrong, but I think that's what they call her. Now, the thing about her, right? She did join him in a lot of his scams and crimes. She assisted with those, okay? But she also did have sex with him. In fact, she had sex with a lot of different weird nerds, which is cool. And listen. I'm not saying she fucks a lot, but more weird nerds have busted inside of her than a hotel at Comic-Con. Okay, guys? Bring back the Comedy Central roast. Bring them back. Lampoop says, did you read her journal? I did not. Pretty hot. Is it a lot of her being like, today I had a bunch of men briefly stop playing World of Warcraft to service my horrible pussy. My fucking eldritch pussy. I didn't read that. Also, Adrock said Hunter Biden is hoarding all the drugs. Remember Hunter Biden? You're goddamn right. Okay? You're goddamn right. We need to check in on Hunter Biden's penis. All right, real quick, guys. We got to check in on it. All right, we're going back to the browser here. Going back to the browser. Pull this up here. And we've got the Twix commercial, but we don't care. We don't give a shit. All right, let me Google Hunter Biden's penis right now at this moment. So there's a Rolling Stone article that is obviously, it says Republicans are furious Twitter took down picture of Hunter Biden's dick. It's obviously a little biased, okay? We're obviously a little biased. That's not the issue, isn't that they took them down. It's they didn't send them to me personally. Damn. We got it. Well, Hunter Biden attributes his penis obsession to body dysmorphia. Yeah, isn't that true? In one of the videos, he's like, yo, I straight up have a giant cock and I worry I have a tiny dick. That makes me feel so good. It makes me feel so good about myself. I'm like, oh shit, maybe if I just look down, maybe I also have the body dysmorphia he has. Anyway, pretty hot. Let's look that up. What's this? Sam Bankman-Fried girlfriend journal. Inside the private, so her name is actually Caroline Ellison. Not going to remember it. Going to keep calling her Olivia Octopussy. She was a top executive in Sam Bankman-Fried's New York Times. Straight up not giving you any money. Straight up not going to pay you. They offer new insight into the collapse of the FTX exchange. What are you doing? I just signed in. No, I'm not going to give you $1 a week. Shut up. Let me read everything for free. I have been feeling pretty unhappy and overwhelmed with my job, Miss Ellison wrote in a Google document in February 2022. Cry me a fucking river, I guess. She added, at the end of the day, I can't wait to go home and turn off my phone and have a drink and get away from it all. You made a bunch of money on bullshit. There are people who detassel corn for a living, you stupid bitch. Anyway, Miss Ellison had a lot on her mind. She did not think she was well suited to running Alameda or particularly decisive as a leader. She wrote another Google document. Yeah, she was going through a breakup with Sam Bankman-Fried, the billionaire entrepreneur who had founded Alameda. They had dated on and off, and she worried that things might get weird. Where's the stuff about cum? He's accused of misusing Bill. He's 31 years old. He is both young enough to depress me and older than I presumed. Anyway, where's the sex shit? Why was she writing this in a Google document, you dumb bitch? She literally was like, here's the crimes we're doing. I have to write. I don't know. I can't get any of the hot shit. Lamp, if you have any of the hot shit at the ready and you can share that, I would love to know a little bit more about it. Cause this bitch, her pussy got turned out more than a bed at the Red Roof Inn. Okay, bring back the roast. Well, it's definitely not in the New York Times. The lying New York Times, one might even say. The lying New York Times. So anyway, she's had more nerd cum in her than a gym sock in the back of a comic book store. Okay, that's where they shut up. You try to write them on the spot. They're hard. We can't all be Jeff Ross. Okay. Now, what did Sam Bankman-Fried actually do? It's the question everyone wants to know. Well, he was a co-founder of the digital currency exchange FTX, and he was charged with 7 accounts of wire fraud, securities fraud, and money laundering that swindled customers at FTX and lenders to its affiliated hedge fund, Alameda Research. So here's the deal of what he did, and it happens with a lot of these people, okay? He ripped off rich people. If you do that, you will be raped to death in prison, okay? You can steal anything you want. Go to Walgreens right now. Walk in, take a Twix bar, go, I'm eating this because I'm trans. Then walk out the door. Not going to do anything to you, okay? But if you rip off rich people, if you tell them, hey, cryptocurrency, you know the thing you're unaware about, but your 19-year-old mistress was talking about it the other day before you had her larynx surgically removed and replaced with another vagina? Remember that? Well, I can make you a bunch of money in it. And they go, the Prince of Monaco goes, yeah, sure, whatever. I'm busy. I need to get my dick sucked by Coco the gorilla. I've had sex with every celebrity. And now, is Coco the gorilla alive? Or are they dead? We got to look that up. Doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter if they're alive or dead. But I think didn't they die recently? Is Coco the gorilla still alive? What do we got here? Coco was the 50th gorilla born in... Oh, she died in 2018 at 46 years old. Good for Coco the gorilla. Anyway, the Prince of Monaco wants to bring her back and then fuck her. So that's what he wants. And in the meantime, he put a little bit of money into FTX and he lost it. Doesn't care. He could sneeze all of it away, but he still goes, oh, well, just to prove a message, we're going to need to have him raped in prison. Thank you very, very much. So don't do that, okay? You can rip a lot of people off. Do not rip off people with the money. Now, what is cryptocurrency? This is a question a lot of people have. Maybe you got a little bit of money stacked away in Bitcoin or Dogecoin or Patriot coin or my cryptocurrency. Steve Von Gino has a normal penis coin. Well, much like all money, cryptocurrency is fake. It's all made up. okay? And that's why we need to bring back the gold reserve, but only with cryptocurrency. Audit the Fed. Ron Paul. Twix is transing your children. And that's what cryptocurrency is. I think it only makes sense, quite frankly. Now, what is going to happen to Sam Bankman-Fried now once he's actually in prison? And also, what is the deal? What is the goddamn deal with these courtroom paintings? Why do we do this? We have so many cameras now. We've had cameras for so long, and now everyone carries them, just at all times. Why do we still have an asshole with oil paints just hanging out? I have to draw it. Shut up! Go back to the unemployment line. Hobo with a shotgun says, do you have the sexy one of him? I have not seen the sexy one of him. If you want to share that in the comments, I'd love to take a look at what a sexy... I'm just imagining him like in a kimono, just kind of doing like a come hither, like... Anyway, what's going to happen to him with the prince? We've already said he's going to get fucked in the ass. It goes without saying, okay? He's going to have his little boy pussy turned out, okay? That's going to happen. They're going to trade him. He's not even worth cigarettes, okay? If you're a little cute-looking Timothy Chalamet-looking motherfucker, you can get cigarettes. He's going to get, like, not even ramen noodles, just the noodles themselves, okay? Not even the damn, just not even the seasoning. You have to get that separately. Also, someone's probably going to murder him, which I'm against. All right, let's check out this sexy holy shit, that is a sexy-ass picture. All right, let me pull this up for everybody here. I'm looking at it on my end. We're going to see this picture right here. And keep in mind, before I show you this picture, keep in mind, it's No Nut November. Okay, so don't. Damn, look at that. Look at that. Let me just lean back a little bit. Damn. Damn. All right, looking good. And that's what he actually looks like. Everything else is, quite frankly, anti-Semitic. And I'm not going to stand for it, okay? I'm not going to stand for it. What's going to happen with this, quite frankly, hot piece of ass? And I do think we need to arrest the courtroom painter for, quite frankly, murdering a bitch. That is not a nice photo. Even her glasses. Come on. Why does the bailiff have a pentagram in the other picture? Holy shit, I didn't even notice that. We got to go back. We got to go back. Listen, we're Jack in the season 3 finale of Lost. Spoiler alerts. We got to go back. Holy shit. No, I think that is a pentagram. Holy fucking shit. They're sending us messages. It's coming from the other side. Listen, Sam Bankman-Fried, Jeffrey Epstein, are they the same person? We don't know. We can't know. But listen, is she going to finally get into black guys? That's what we got to know. Listen, if you want to attract an NBA player, you might have to put on a little bit of weight, but I think you'd look good. Okay? A little bit more, quite frankly, cushion for the, quite frankly, pushing. Okay? So, I don't know why that guy had a bailiff. I don't know why her glasses appear to be melting in this photograph. I don't know why we still, hire people to paint in courtrooms. I don't think it's a good use of our taxpayer money. But hey, what do I know? Also, should Sam Bankman-Fried consider my idea of partnering up to open a Sam Bankman-Fried chicken restaurant? There are worse ideas. Is this one of those glasses off rom-com situations, Ad Rock says? I think so, but the trick is she takes her glasses off and then you put them on. That's the only way. You take your glasses off. This is what I look like without my glasses off, by the way. This is what I look like with my glasses off, not without. This is what I look like. Remember, it's No Nut November. You cannot bust one out or do whatever ladies do, which I think is called redecorating the bathroom. I don't know. Women aren't real. But then you put her glasses on, and then you can't see a damn thing, and that's the only way you can fuck her. Okay? You know what I'm saying? You know, she's a double bagger. You put a bag on her face and a bag on your face in case hers falls. I want to fuck you so bad. Listen, just straight up. Should he consider a run for president of the United States? POTUS, as I call it. So maybe he opens a fried chicken restaurant first, okay? And it has all sorts of, like, you can get, you can go in and be like, hey, I want a small breast and 2 left wings. Or as I call it, the Hillary Clinton special. Okay? Then once we're selling those, we're selling our crypto fries. You know, let me get a big a Bitcoin large soda, whatever. I don't know. I don't have all the details. We'll work it out. Sam, give me a call. Should he run for president of the United States? He shouldn't. He absolutely should not. Even though he is a strong Republican donor, as I've said, because he's facing the law, and that's what we get into. We're in a civil war. We all know we're in a civil war. So the only way you can possibly face legal consequence of any kind is for being a Republican, okay? People don't know that. People don't know that right now, every single person who participated in the January 6th guided tour, which is what it was. They went on Viator, they paid $27 a piece and got a guided tour. Now they are all in prison. Meanwhile, every single Black Lives Matter protester, every single one of them, all of them who burned down an AutoZone or a Pep Boys, an O'Reilly Auto Parts, or a Costco tire department, every single one of those people is currently participating in Dancing with the Stars. That's where they got them all. So I don't think he should run for president because Donald Trump should be president. He's our only hope, okay? Some people are saying Ron DeSantis could be president. And I got to say, only if he wears higher boots. Gives himself a couple more inches and I'll consider him. But in the meantime, I'm trucking with Trump, baby. Baby, I'm trucking with Trump. Really, point is, will you go out with me, Olivia Octopussy? And I know some people have called you busted. Some people have said that you look like a chipmunk or maybe a marionette doll, okay? Some people have said that your pussy smells so bad you once opened your legs at an airport and they canceled all the flights. Again, you try to write these roast jokes at the top of your head. They're hard, okay? They're hard, okay? Okay? Maybe you'll go to jail next and we'll call that the squeakle, you dumb fucking bitch. Will you go out with me? I find you attractive in a way I don't fully understand. I'd love to hit it and not quit it. Hit it and, in fact, stick with it. Okay? That's what I want, Olivia Octopussy. If you have any advice for me on how to pick up this woman, and I will probably have to do that literally, to be honest with you. I will have to pick her up in order to have sex with her eventually. Please let me know about all that. And, I eagerly look forward to it. So we're having fun, guys. We're enjoying ourselves. How we doing out there, guys? I've got a link to the Discord in the thing there. If you want to talk to me later, okay, and you don't have to, don't feel pressured to talk to me, okay? But if you want to call in, join the Discord. I should make sure to log into the Discord. Oh, shit. I got to log in. I'm not logged in. God damn it. I got to log out. All right. Log out. All right. So just a second here. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay. Von Gino predicament. I'll play the song again.
Like a small boat.
Yeah, small ass boat.
On the ocean.
We're in the ocean now, motherfucker.
Sending big waves.
Biggest waves you've ever seen. Great waves.
Into motion.
It's not about the size of the wave.
Like how a single word can make a heart open.
All right.
I might only have one match, but I can make an explosion.
All right, let me go down here. So, Livestream Calls is a channel. It's happening. Things are going on in there. Let me create an invite to it and copy. Okay. If you want to call later, still no feel good, Lamp says. I'll call next week. No stress. You don't have to call, Lamp. No one has to call. I'll check after this next segment and see if anyone is in the Livestream Calls. And if no one is, then I just won't do a call. And that's fine. That's fine. Okay? I don't need to talk to you people. Quite frankly, I find you unsettling. I wish all of you would take a bath of some nature. A bath in what? Piss? Maybe. I like calling in. I'm so funny. I love when you call in, Lamp. I love to talk to you. Okay? But no stress. No pressure. You are cute. You're funny and you're cute. And we love you here. Okay? Ahem. Hobo with a Shotgun says, unless you can provide an optical insurance plan, no chance. I think that's in reference to me possibly fucking Sam Bankman-Fried's girlfriend. So join, but if anyone else wants to call, channel and talk to Steve, you pieces of human, quite frankly, shit. Boom. So join the channel. Call in if you want. If you don't want to call in, no stress. Because here's the deal. We got a lot of pressure out there, guys. A lot of people are pressuring you. Oh, I want to say this. If you do want to call in, what I want to talk to you about is how you supported Israel today. What did you do to fight anti-Semitism? Okay? Did you go to a local synagogue and walk in and go, I don't want to kill any of you. I don't want to do any murder. That being said, could you stop holding up lines at grocery stores arguing about coupons, please? Could you please? They're not going to give you a student discount. You're 54, okay? Just get a full price ticket to see Taylor Swift The Eras Tour. Lampoob says, I got that Ashkenazi breast cancer gene. Well, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. I did not know that the Jewish people were more likely to get breast cancer. I mean, here's the deal. People talk about Latin butts a lot, and they're great. I do feel like the Jewish titties, these, but on a Jewish woman, underrated. It's an official position I have that Jewish breasts do not get the amount of attention that they want. Part of it is because if you go on and look up Jewish milkers, you're going to get a lot of Holocaust footage. And that really kills your boner, mostly. That kills like 70% of your boner. Anyway, guys, speaking of boners, it is No Nut November, as I talked about. And a lot of people are out there just not jacking off. Other people are learning what jacking off is. It's when you pretend that your hand's a vagina, okay? And then you trick your brain. You put a little oopsie, and you go, and then right as you come, you go, ha, punked you, brain. Got your ass. Got your ass. That wasn't Remy LaCroix's pussy. It was my own hand. Technically, you just had gay sex. Suck it. And you try to suck it, and you break your own neck, and it's tough. We're having a tough go of it out there. And one of the issues we have facing the world right now is the rise of OnlyFans. The degenerate, disgusting website known as OnlyFans. And I want to talk about it in a segment I'm calling OnlyFans, the High Price of Jizz. A presentation by Steve Vongino, copyright 2023, all rights extremely reserved. Okay? Soak it in. Now, OnlyFans. A lot of people know what it is. Some people don't. OnlyFans is where you go in. It's a website. It's kind of like Patreon. By the way, I have a Patreon. You can join. It's right down there at the Vongino Predicament. For only $5 a month, you get an executive producer credit. You get an extra bonus video a month. I send you pictures of myself jacking off with a finger up my butt. Send those on over, okay? OnlyFans is like Patreon, but instead of being respectable, it's disgusting. And me, I'm a libertarian. I'm like, get your money, girl. Get your money. But you have to do it in a way that's going to end up with you going to hell. Okay? OnlyFans. Ugh. Not into it. Now, here's the thing you got to remember. When we're talking about OnlyFans, when we're talking about sex work, and I'm not anti-sex work, okay? My opinion about sex workers is similar to my opinion on the LGBT Take Two. My opinion on OnlyFans, my opinion on sex workers in general is the same as my opinions on the LGBTQIA plus community. I think it's brave of you to defy the will of God like that. Big ups to you. Cheers. Okay, cheers. But this whole time, you need to remember, okay, some facts of nature. Men, guys like me with penis and balls. Yep, still there. Men like me, we value action, conquest, building things, okay? Men like to do. Men like to make. Women, they value being told by strangers that their vaginas look like nice. Women love that. If you're ever in line at Starbucks and you see a woman and she kind of looks a little down, like maybe she's having a rough day, go, hey man, I just wanted to tell you, I bet your vagina looks pretty good. She'll go, oh, thanks, man. Thanks, dude. Appreciate that. Here's the thing. We go onto OnlyFans, men, not me, other people. I don't, I'm getting so much of it for free. I'm not going to pay for that. I could afford it. I definitely could, but I'm not. gonna pay for it when I'm seeing. I wake up every day with a butthole in my face. Every day I wake up off my eye and go, oh, it's a butthole. Cool. Because men, we value how women look. We value a nice look of a nice lady. Okay? And women, what they value is status. They value someone looking nice, hopping out the Bugatti, wearing a nice 3-piece suit, carrying a gold-plated gun. Maybe they have a $10,000 samurai sword. Maybe they're hanging out on the street, oiling up their samurai sword just in public, wearing a suit. Just kind of oiling it up. Every time someone walks by, you go, I can afford this! I can afford the sword and the oil. Women value that. In fact, just the other day, let me tell you something. I was hanging out with the boys. Me and the boys. I was at where was I? I was in I think it was in Nashville, Tennessee, maybe, or Kentucky, or I was okay. So listen, the boys, were they a bunch of middle schoolers who I had told I would buy beer? Don't worry about your own life. You've got your own things to concern yourself with, okay? But anyway, we were hanging out at Arby's. They hadn't realized it doesn't sell beer yet. And some women came up, right? Hobo with a shotgun says, getting sushi with the boys. That's the thing. Afterwards, you went and got sushi with the boys. And that's, of course, when we go fishing. We go fishing. We call it sushi. I go, catch me another one, and I'll buy you a 12-pack of Busch Light. I'm hanging out with the boys. And a woman comes up and goes, and the thing is, with my crew, we're hanging out, we're partying. Some of the guys, they dress the part. I'm not saying they look exactly like rock stars, but some women came up to them and said, are you guys like famous? You guys like famous? And then the boys, they all said, no, we're punking this old piece of shit. And then they beat the hell out of me. Beat me down to the ground. And let me tell you something. That's how we do it with the boys. All right. And that's why OnlyFans is going to end up destroying Western civilization. It only makes sense, quite frankly. Can we all agree? It only makes sense. I think it does. What aren't they telling you about OnlyFans? What are they refusing to tell you? You being women. Most of my viewers are women. They have big boobs. They could do OnlyFans, but they're too busy working for NASA. Okay? I've already established that all of my viewers are smarter than anyone at NASA, so they work there just every now and be like, oh, you're having a problem with the rocket? You fucking moron. It's a fun bit. What are they not telling you? Sure. They're saying, join OnlyFans. You could make $800 million a month. Just sort of half-heartedly playing with your pussy. Just vaping. Just going like, oh, I got to do the OnlyFans thing. I got to do the Words with Friends, too. What's a 5-letter word here? What's a 5-letter? Never. Oh, I shouldn't have used 2 E's. What am I doing? I'm coming. What should I do with it? You can make so much money doing that. Okay? You don't have to work. You don't have to work forever. But could there be a dark side? That's what I ask. It's easy money, OnlyFans. But just how easy is it? The answer, incredibly easy. Women don't need to work for it. You just start an account. You go to OnlyFans, you start an account. You do that. Let's do it right now. All right, we're at the browser here. I'm gonna pull this up. We're gonna go to OnlyFans. OnlyFans.com. All right. All right. So I'm signing with Twitter Game Room Tour. Hi, just Casey. What? So this isn't even like nudity.
Hi everyone, welcome back to another video on my channel.
She does have some big old,
Today I
some
thought it
tig
would be
old
really
bitties.
fun if I gave you guys a little tour. It's freaking adorable.
This woman doesn't even show her pussy, and she makes more money than any like teacher. This is wild. These are just anyway. So all right. So what do we got to do? Accept all. How do we sign in with? I don't know why it says Twitter. It's x.com. It's always been x.com. That's what it is. Now, how do I sign up to show my butt? What's the, okay, so profile, account, home, No, compose new post. How do I make money showing my butthole? Money showing my butthole. I'm gonna post that. Oh, complete account anyway, it's not that hard. Okay? It's not that hard to do OnlyFans, and all women are being lazy. Okay? I'd figure it out. You just got to set up that you actually exist, and then you can do it. It's not that hard. Okay? It's easy money for women. But just how easy is it really? First off, is it really secure? That's what you got to wonder. You might think you're safe in OnlyFans because you're wearing a mask or you're only showing close-ups of your lower intestine. But what could happen if someone were to, of course, hack your account and share those files? Recently, we've seen it. There's a woman running for Congress or Senate, or are those the same thing? I'm not sure. I think she's from Kentucky. Okay? She did an OnlyFans where she was having sex with her husband, which, first off, is disgusting. It might have been straight sex, but it was the gayest sex of all time. She's missionary with her husband. Disgusting. And it leaked. Teachers are out there having their nudes leak. Young boys going, disgusting. It's not so much that they're scandalized as much as young boys just go, that pussy beat. That pussy more beat up than Evander Holyfield after he lost. You try to write him off the top of your head. It's hard. Thing you got to know about OnlyFans, right? It's not just for women. There are men on OnlyFans jerking off, presumably exclusively for other men. Okay? Don't be there and be like, oh, there's some women on OnlyFans that are so... No. Okay? Unless they're literally R-worded. Women, if you want to watch a guy jack off, even a hot dude, that's the thing. What if they're not hot? Hot dudes are disgusting too. That's all you want to do is just get a video of a dude jacking off. It's not that hard. Lamp says Rachel Dolezal has an OnlyFans. I do agree with that. I have seen that before, that Rachel Dolezal has an OnlyFans. And if you subscribe to the highest level, you give her like $20 a month, she will, of course, give you an inward pass. So, could it be worth it to sign up just for that? I don't know. You tell me. But all these men are just jacking off on OnlyFans, and women don't need to do that. They could find any guy to jack off for them. Also, other gay men. That's the point of being gay, is you don't have to pay money for this shit. Guess what? Dudes love jacking off into camera. It's great. You jack off, and then you watch it later, and you're like, oh, hey, remember when I jacked off? That was cool. And then you jack off to yourself jacking off. It's No Nut November. It is No Nut November. Okay? So some men are out there selling their bodies too, and it's much harder for men. We got to work a lot harder. We got to be in good shape. We have to have a penis that works. Disgusting. These double standards. Turns out women eventually get older. Something they don't tell you. So does Jacob Wool. Jacob Wool is the guy who'd always be like, remember him? He'd be like, I was at a coffee shop and everyone was saying that Barack Obama's gay or whatever it would be. That was that guy, right? Who like he was a fellow moderate centrist. He like did something where he was like, someone claimed Bernie Sanders, or no, Robert Mueller, the guy who, remember before COVID, before we all learned how to actually care about the right things, when everyone was like, Robert Mueller's going to get him. It's going to take Trump down now. Here's the thing, right? They tell you women, oh, you guys can join OnlyFans. You can make $800 million a day just farting. Just a close-up of SpongeBob SquarePants underpants. SquarePants underpants. Bluey underpants. Maybe that's better. Crikey. And just a little fart. Yeah, he tracked down Kamala Harris's sexy young lover. No. Wasn't it Elizabeth Warren? He tracked down, he was like, Elizabeth Warren is getting her pussy turned out by a young Marine. That was his press conference. When he was like, see this built Marine with a giant dick? He fucking busted up an Elizabeth Warren. And it was like, I might have to vote for Elizabeth Warren now. Shit, maybe I'm supporting the wrong candidates here. The point is, women like Elizabeth Warren eventually get older. Not a Benjamin Button in the group. None of them. They all get older. So you're being sold a false bill of goods. And told that, no, if I raise enough money and then I'll have money forever and I can spend it all. Save your money. Save your money. And also, it is a well-known fact that according to both science and religion, liberal women are uglier. Okay? And he did a fake reality show, scared the shit out of the actresses he hired. Jacob Poole is kind of cool. Is he the coolest guy? Should he be president now? I'm open to it. Here's the thing. Liberal women are uglier. It's backed up by science and the good kind of science. It's not about medicine, okay? There's two types of science. There's medicine science. And again, secular humanist YouTube lawyers, I'm not saying it's all fake, okay? But draw your own conclusions. Then we have the other kind of science, which is, of course, about women and skull shapes. That's correct science, okay? Liberal women are all uglier because if you're uglier, you're going to have more sympathy, okay, for other people, which will lead you to be liberal. And by the same token, if you're liberal, you're going to have more abortions, okay? Liberal women get abortions every day. They walk up, they go, I'm looking for an abortion. The doctor goes, you're not pregnant yet. And she goes, oh shit, it's Monday. I thought it was Wednesday. I had my schedule all messed up. Okay, be back then. And because of this, because of these facts, I think we can all agree that in 40 to 50 years from now, every human on Earth will be, of course, a Ron Paul supporter. I think it only makes sense, quite frankly. So anyway, liberal women are ugly, and if you're ugly, you're going to be more likely to, want socialized healthcare. Now, what are you going to do, OnlyFans models, when your children find out? When little Johnny comes home one day and goes, Mommy, the boys at school today were saying they've seen the inside of your cervix. Little boys at school say that they, in fact, have seen where I came from. Your new video is just a picture of your uterus, Mommy. Oh, Mommy. Mommy. What are you going to do when children find out about who you are? Who you really, truly are. Okay? Which is why if you're an OnlyFans model right now, you gotta kind of do a Boy Named Sue situation. Okay? If you have a kid, you have to name them Gaylord McPenisface. That has to be their name. And then consequently, they will learn to fight. Okay? Give into it. That's the only way you can protect your children from someday finding out their mom had sex, which is disgusting. So the question is, what should young women be doing instead of selling pictures of their vaginas and or buttholes on the internet? And also, ladies, you got to do both, okay? Don't do that bullshit where it's like an OnlyFans and you sign up and you're given like $8 a month and it's like, look at me in a bikini. We're not at the beach, bitch. Okay? I can see women fuck for free. I can go to Pornhub.com and see it go in now. This is not 1932, where if I wanted to see a woman naked, I'd have to buy a Chinese lady. No. So what should young women be doing? Do we have any ideas? First off, religion. And again, I'm a moderate centrist. I'm right down the middle. I'm not saying everyone should be going to church, but you ever think, if you don't want your kids to be molested, you gotta send them to church, okay? Because here's the deal, right? Send them to church. Could the priest touch them? Maybe. There are reports, not confirmed, mostly fake news. Mostly fake news. But they'll affirm their gender, okay? No one has ever been trans after having a priest go, let me see your penis. Hello, boy. Could I please see your penis? That establishes they have a penis and who they are. Okay, Lamp Boob says become non-binary. So that, I guess, but I don't think they should be eating that many Twix bars. It's going to end up with them getting fat and they won't get married. It only makes sense. Hobo with a Shotgun says young women should be getting married young. I agree. And be having babies and making sandwiches at the same time. Okay? If you are a proper traditional wife, a trad wife, as I and only I call them, you should be making a sandwich while you're being inseminated. Okay? Do it from behind. You're on your knees. You're making him a bologna sandwich. So as soon as he's done, you just feed him a sandwich. Gives him his energy back. Okay? And the same token, after you've given birth, he's gonna need dinner on the table. He worked hard at that boat dealership today. Okay? Arson's pretty cool, Lamp Boob says. Yeah, I mean, women could be burning things. That's young women out there. I'm not telling you how to live your life. Again, I'm a libertarian. Live and let live. If you want to make money defying the will of God, knock yourself out. If you want to go burn down something, anything, a public library, listen, again, secular humanist YouTube lawyers, I am not recommending anyone burn down anything. But as far as I know, they've never had a drag queen story hour amongst ashes. So I think that makes sense. And I think that really solves the whole thing. That's how we do OnlyFans. All right, guys, we've been having fun. We've been enjoying ourselves today. I'm going to pull up Discord. Again, no pressure if you don't want to call in. Okay? I don't need anyone to call in. I don't give a shit. I don't care about any of you fucking people. You're all fucking dead to me. Lamp Boob says I'm pressuring you. So I don't care, but Lamp is pressuring everybody else to join in. Again, according to my metrics, there's about 20 people watching this across all, pressuring you to become trans. Well, alpha males will call in, Hobo with a Shotgun says. If you're an alpha male, you can call in and talk to Steve. I'll give you guys like another minute or two. Join the live stream calls channel in the Discord. I'll post the link again right here. Copy the link. Join. It'll bring you right to the channel, okay? This will bring you right to the channel. Call in or else your penis is shameful to your ancestors. So, call in. Tell me how you're supporting, how you're fighting anti-Semitism today. I want to hear that. Or, alternatively, tell me, how you plan to be trans. Or don't. Give you like one more minute. It's fine. You guys are cool. I like you guys. Lamp Boob says, whoever calls in, I'll give you a special role in the Discord. I have a Discord. We had a couple people join yesterday. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. I posted a new video, so presumably they saw that. It's a new video about the film The Marvels, which is looking to tank. But that's the new video that's coming out. Join the Patreon. You get an extra bonus episode every single week. Follow me on x.com. I need to change that logo there to be x.com. That little, can I think that one to be x.com. Patreon logo is still the same. TikTok. I haven't posted on TikTok forever. Does anyone want to take over all my social media? I'm not very good at it. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I don't know, guys. I don't know how to handle any of this. I'm on Instagram. I should put that up there. I have a Reddit that I didn't realize until yesterday was set to be like private, so no one could just join and call in, or they could call in, but they couldn't post. I don't know. Shut up. It doesn't matter. All right, guys. Looks like no one wants to call in, which is understandable. It's hurtful, but it is understandable. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I got another video coming out. Monday, I'll do a Patreon. Wednesdays, I do my direct emissions. I got another video. You guys have been great. It's been a fun time. Deuces.